Maria believed she had done everything by the book. At least that's what it felt like. When she landed her first serious job at 26, she did what responsible adults are told to do. She went straight to a financial advisor. The advisor looked trustworthy and confident. He spoke smoothly about diversification, risk control, and long-term growth. He showed her neat charts pointing upward and promised steady progress. Her money was placed into a basket of mutual funds, supposedly chosen by top analysts who lived and breathed the market. Maria felt relieved. She believed her finances were in good hands. She set up an automatic $500 monthly contribution and stopped thinking about it. She trusted the experts to handle everything. 20 years later, at 46, Maria logged into her account for the first time in years. She had invested $120 in total. Her balance showed $287. It didn't seem terrible. Her money had more than doubled. 20 years later, at 46, Maria logged into her account for the first time in years. She had invested $120 in total. Her balance showed $287. It didn't seem terrible. Her money had more than doubled. Then her nephew, freshly graduated with a finance degree, asked a simple question: how much are you paying in fees? Maria didn't know. She had never really checked. If Maria had invested the same money into a low-cost index fund with a 0.3 fee and no advisor, her portfolio would have grown to nearly $392. She didn't just lose $73. She lost over $100 when you include the returns that money could have generated. That's the real cost of fees, what they steal from your future. Investment fees are dangerous because they don't feel like payments. You don't see the money leave your account. They quietly disappear before returns ever reach you. Your statement shows a 7 gain, but it doesn't show that the market returned 8 and 1 was taken before you ever saw it. You don't feel the loss, you just accept smaller gains as normal. This isn't an accident. The industry learned long ago that people tolerate huge fees when they were hidden as percentages instead of presented as bills. Most investors don't realize how many layers of fees exist: fund expense ratios, sales loads, marketing fees, trading costs, advisory fees, all quietly draining their wealth year after year. The biggest myth is that high fees buy better performance. In reality, over 90% of actively managed funds fail to beat the market over long periods. You pay more and get less. Even a small difference in fees compounds into massive losses. 2 investors, same contributions, same market, a 1.9 fee difference can mean $700 less over a lifetime. The damage is invisible year after year. Like a slow leak in a tire, you don't notice until it's too late. The solution is simple: know what you pay, favor low-cost index funds, question percentage-based advice, and stop confusing complexity with intelligence. Maria's story isn't rare. It's the average outcome. The system isn't built to make you rich, it's built to make the industry rich using your money. You can keep feeding the machine, or you can keep your money, beat most professionals, and build a future on your terms. The choice is yours. If this made you rethink your investments, subscribe and hit like. More eye-opening insights are coming.